Hello YouTube, it is I, Rob the Undead Gamer, and with the weekend gone and TGS bottom memory, it's time for part 2 of my Tokyo Game Show news coverage. Now I'm going to be talking about what happened over the weekend. My previous video spoke about what happened pre-public access TGS, so all the business open days and stuff. So if you want to watch that, there's a quick link here or down below in the description bar down there if you want to have a look at that first. So this video will be about the public announcements and events, etc. After this I'm going to talk about my thoughts and impressions of the whole event. So without further ado, let's get this TGS ball rolling. And with Capcom showing the shit out of Monster Hunter 4 for the 3DS with footage and a playable demo, we find out the game won't be cross-platform. Ryozo Sugimoto, the game's creator and producer, basically said they started development of the game on the 3DS when the console was new, and they figured that they'll just keep it that way. Seems slightly lazy and a pretty poor excuse, seeing as previous Monster Hunter games have been cross-platform, but we'll see what happens in the future. And as for a Western release date, no. Just no. And sticking with Capcom, their highly acclaimed epic RPG Dragon's Dogma is set to have a new major expansion, titled Dark Horizon, and will come to both 360 and PS3 versions of the game sometime in 2013. Although, that's quite a shock to be honest, and a surprise, as Dark Horizon isn't a day one release DLC, as is common with Capcom. Doing it right, they're doing it right. So they released a trailer for that, and if you can't wait that long for the new expansion pack, then have no fear, as by the end of this year they will be releasing 2 new game modes for Dragon's Dogma. Speedrun and Hard Mode. Speedrun obviously being a challenge for you to complete the game as fast as you can, and Hard Mode, well, sort of speaks for itself really. Why should I care, you might be asking? Well, because there are rewards for completing both these new game modes, such as a ton of new loot and equipment for you to wear and look awesome in and stuff. And last but not least from the Capcom booth is the latest trailer for Resident Evil 6, and my god does it look good. So if you want to check that out, go do it. And Tales fans rejoice, as Tales of Exilia will be coming to the West in 2013. No official release date yet, but it is coming. And with an exclusive release date on the PS3, the game has improved on and expanded on a lot since its 360 exclusive predecessor, Tales of Vesperia. With the world being bigger than Vesperia, it's not open world, but it's a lot less linear than Vesperia. Exilia also boasts a wide variety in character customization, with you being able to make your character look as awesome or as stupid as possible. And with Exilia 2 on the horizon in Japan, hopefully Western fans of the Tales game won't have to wait too long for its sequel. PlayStation 3's new Wonderbook was being shown off at TGS, with people actually being able to try it out. Now if you don't know what Wonderbook is, it was revealed at this year's E3 I believe, and it was sort of like a Harry Potter style spell booky game type thingy. And you basically play it along with the PlayStation Move controller, and the Wonderbook is sort of like a book tablet thing. It does look pretty cool, and it's clearly targeting families and children, and I think it's set out to come out this holiday season. I said that all a bit weird. So we'll see what happens with that, and if any more can actually be done with the Wonderbook, if it can be, like, there's more games for it, or it can be utilised for other things, we'll wait and see. Otherwise it's just a piece of useless junk that PlayStation are trying to put onto their console, like the Move. Woo! Yeah! And Xbox 360 Connect fans and Dragon Ball Z fans, watch out, as Dragon Ball Z Connect was being shown off at TGS with playable demos at the event. But don't get too excited, as it looked in pretty poor shape. With a game that relies on motion control and you as the controller, people were complaining that it was slow, non-responsive, and with it already being released in the United States and soon to be Australia, with the UK release date to be announced, we'll see if the game even sells. And Atlus will be releasing their latest installment in their Shin Megami Tensei series, Persona 4 golden in North America on the 20th of November this year, with the European release date coming spring 2013. As well as this, Atlus have confirmed standard and golden editions of the game to be released over in the West, with both editions of the game set to have 100 plus hours of gameplay and new content. For $69.99, you can buy the Solid Gold Premium Edition and receive a Persona 4 PS Vita hard case and skin, along with matching wallpaper and stickers and a Vita face cover thing. But know that Atlus will only be manufacturing 10,000 of these, so if you fancy one, order it pretty quick. And so with this year's TGS breaking attendance records totalling up to 223,753 visitors, it beats last year's attendance by 1,500 visitors. And Saturday's attendance rate was the largest single day attendance record ever at TGS, with 94,989 visitors attending on that one single day. There are still worries though about the current Japanese gaming market. Now it's clear that Japanese games for the most part have quite a niche audience, so it's quite a big gamble for Japanese gaming companies to actually release some of their games over in the West. Hence why for the most part TGS has a lot of Japanese exclusive titles on show. Also, the whole console market over there isn't doing great, with the majority of games on show at TGS having been for iOS, Android platforms, as well as portable gaming consoles like the PSP, the 3DS, etc. People have been worried about the importance of TGS and whether it's relevant anymore. Like, we've had huge reveals this year at events like E3 and Gamescom, but nothing amazing, really, in my opinion, at this year's TGS. All the news has really either been updates about already announced games or gameplay footage or trailers. It also didn't help that Nintendo did not attend TGS this year. Maybe it's just bad timing for the developers, or the industry needs a reboot, as Shin Unuzawa, who is the Vice President at Namco Bandai and the new chairman of the Tokyo Game Show, has said. He thinks that young people, or more young people, need to be brought into the Japanese gaming industry in order to give it, one, a new lease of life, and just to push the industry further. But whatever the solution is, hopefully we can see a change in the Japanese gaming market and get more of their games over here. So anyway, that's really it for my coverage and news of the Tokyo Game Show 2012. I hope you enjoyed these two videos, and I plan to do coverage and news videos of all these big events when they come around, like E3, Gamescom, etc. And maybe one day I'll actually be at one of them and giving you live coverage. That would be awesome. But anyway guys, tell me in the comments what you thought of this year's TGS and what are you looking forward to from the show, be it something I've spoken about or just something else. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. As always guys, I'm the Undead Gamer, and thanks for watching.